What up, YouTube? Lamar Fashion back again, and I want to thank David Kiley, Champion DJK, at Champion DJK Hot Wheels on Instagram, my good friend, for nominating me to do what is a Grail piece. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. It's something I'm very interested in talking about. So here we go. First off, I want to start by saying that I really hate the name Grail Piece. I don't know who came up with this. I don't know when they turned this into Dungeons and Dragons. But what that name has done is it has attempted to somehow sanctify little toy cars. So these Grail pieces are now more desirable than the most desirable. So when you mix that in with human frailty, it often leads to hurt feelings. So I hate that name because the pursuit of these little cars for people has gotten just as bad as Pokemon. No one's walking around with their heads up. You guys walk your bikes, okay? There are a lot of people out here who are hurting feelings, stealing from, and otherwise abusing over little toy cars, you guys. This is a hobby. Most of the people who do this on YouTube are grown men, and I don't think there's any reason for such division, you guys. Anyway, so now, thank you very much for hearing me out on that. And so what is it to me, you guys? I'm not going to use the phrase Grail piece because these things aren't in any way so necessary for us to live. What's necessary for us to live is our friends and family. However, diecast is a whole lot of fun, and that's what I'm going to try to express to you about me, okay? So what I'm going to say is what castings just have to be in my collection. I would say to myself, if I decided to quit collecting and I look over my collection, did I get the ones that I absolutely said, okay, fine, I'm going to collect these little die-cast cars at some personal expense, and so which ones do I want to have when I'm all done with this? Well, I'll just give you an example of some of the castings that either I may be feeling that way about, that I just have to have them. For example, well, I'll start here, okay? So you talk about Grail pieces. I'll start with Hot Wheels. We always have to start with Hot Wheels, you guys, okay? This would be considered a Grail piece to many collectors. And a huge shout out to Jason Fry, who doesn't do videos anymore on YouTube, but he sent this to me. And to Hot Wheels collectors, this is definitely considered a Grail piece. I'm sure more than 20 people have fallen out over this little toy car. I mean, it's really cool, you guys. But I say free the piece. You know, that means we're free from all this fighting stuff, you guys. So I'm really asking for people to chill out on fighting. And let's just talk about diecast. Anyway, so Hot Wheels collector, this could be a Grail piece. This here, this BMW from the 2012 Road Racer series, a Canada only release. To any Hot Wheels collector, especially new Hot Wheels collectors, this would definitely be a Grail piece. Let's say you collect Auto World. For me, this is definitely a Grail piece. I hate saying that, but that is what we're talking about here. A piece that I really like it, and to see something like this is amazing because I learned how to drive. My first driving lesson was on a 4-door version of this. But if you're an Auto World collector, and let's say you're a Cadillac guy, so this would be just a casting that you would absolutely positively have to have in your collection. This Ultra Red Cadillac, you'd have to have that, and your collection would not be complete. Now that I have it, I would say my collection is not complete without it. Okay, talking about me, I was born in 1977, so I'm crazy for anything with those numbers on it or from that year. So for me, my collection definitely would not be complete without this car here, because this is from the 77 Monte Carlo Rally. So my collection would not be complete without that. So if you were to say, you know, Lamar, just answer the question, do you have any Grail pieces? I said, okay, yes, there's definitely castings that, or cars anyway, for me as a car guy, that totally have to be in my collection. Moreover, let's say you collect Johnny Lightning. This Citroen DS, one of the cars that absolutely had to be in my collection. And if you're crazy for French cars like me, you had to have this. Awesome, you guys. I get a chance to crack a car. I'm going to crack some cars too. This may be a long video. I'm sorry. I'll try to make it quick. Real quick, see? Again, Grail Pieces. Now, if you're a Johnny Lightning collector, maybe you collect white lightnings. You know, you're into that. You're trying to get all the variations. Well, this is one of the variations you're going to have to get. Free the piece, you guys. See, now a lot of collectors, they would really cherish this. They, you know, keep it in the package. You know, I guess they're thinking about moving it in the future. But I want to undo all that because I think it causes chaos and confusion. And I just say free the piece, you guys. Enjoy them for what they are. Very well made metal and rubber little toy cars. I'm so happy I cracked this. Awesome, you guys. All right, let's keep it going. Grail Pieces is what I guess we're talking about. Castings that or cars. This my collection is not complete without Martini livery cars. Okay, and this is the best car I've ever cracked, you guys. This is Tommy Pocket Cars. This is a blister pull. You see the date on it, and you see that it was made in Japan. This is very old, you guys. Any Martini livery car has to be in my collection. This is a Martini livery car. So you say, Lamar, answer the question. What is a Grail piece? Well, look. Cars my collection would not be complete without Martini livery Porsches. Right at the top of the list there. This particular Porsche, because I was just out of elementary school when this came along. Porsche 928. My car collection would not be complete without one of these. My car collection would not be complete without a really nice example of the BMW M3. Notice I mentioned it twice, you guys, because that's just one of the heroes for car nuts, you guys, is the BMW M3. So I mentioned it twice. My car collection would not have been complete without this, for the main reason that this is a press release color, and I'm totally into that stuff. Now, I forgot a car, you guys. Johnny Lightning. What is a Grail piece? My collection would not be complete without a Fox body. Johnny Lightning. I'm sorry to brush this off. Real quick, I'm going to crack it. But seriously, you're saying, Lamar, please answer the question. What is a Grail piece? This is a Fox body Mustang. So I'm completely loco about those. I collect Johnny Lightning, so I had to have one. So you say, what is a Grail piece to me? That's one of them. Sorry, you guys. Okay, what if you collect Green Light? Okay, I want to give a shout out to Joe Motor 49. I don't know if he watches. Shout out to Joe Motor 49. We miss you in the motor hood, buddy. Let's say you collect Green Light. Let's say you collect Green Light trucks, okay? You say, well, I really like this Dodge D100, and I want to collect every variation. So you say, fine, you know, I'm going to get them. I wouldn't say that for me. However, I just wanted to crack this because I like to free the piece. But I'm going to try and make a point. But I just wanted to really quick just kind of have that out there. Okay, so you collect Green Light. So you say, all right, I want all the green machines. What is a Grail piece? Well, maybe you're in the green machine, so that's a Grail piece to you. This is not a Grail piece to me because I can live without this in my collection. However, I don't know. I just wanted to attack the question from as many angles as I possibly could. So, a green machine, that could be, you know, your Grail piece. To me, it's free the piece. So, it's not, you know, the most special thing in the world. But there you go. But that's a dope truck. And you guys, I'm in the trucks now as castings. They're awesome as devices. But in terms of 1/64 scale die cast, totally in the trucks now. I'm blown away by it myself, you guys. Okay, so green machines. Yeah, that could be a Grail piece. You know, that's cool. But for me, ultimately, and I'm going to end on this note, to answer the question, okay, what is the one car that my collection would not be complete with? Because there's finally an answer. There has to be, you know, a yay or nay answer. It's this one. My car collection would not have been complete unless I had a Mazda 787B. So that's it, you guys. That's all I've got. I have rambled. I hope I was not incoherent, but I love you guys. Thank you to everyone who took the time to watch the whole video. I hope I gave some sort of an answer, and I hope I contributed. I want to nominate 3 people. My hand's really shaking. I'm going to put that down. Anyway, I want to nominate 3 people. I want to nominate Kozi Taguchi. I want to nominate Count 5. And I need to think of one more. You know what? I'm going to nominate Radar 468. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun for me. I know I was kind of sort of everywhere, but I think it worked out pretty good, you guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.